It's been a while since I made a video. Welcome. It's been a while since I made a video, and then the video, I've been receiving complaints from people that their books are blocked, and that is just the truth. We have a lot of books being blocked on Amazon, so I wouldn't want to waste much of your time. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, my name is Ezibechidi, and what I normally do is to create contents so on the internet, how you can leverage on the tools on the internet to also make money. So I've outlined like 5 reasons why your book may be blocked by Amazon. And the first one is Amazon's terms and conditions with copyright issues and also copyright issues. It is very, very important that you take this word seriously, and I'm going to show you why. You need to read the terms and conditions of Amazon. So most of us, we don't really do that. Amazon it's not just a small platform, because one, they take copyright issues very, very well serious, because they can't afford to see their business go down because of your negligence. So if someone sues them, that's a very big problem. So let me show you what I mean here. So simply go to let's go to our website. Let's go to kdp.amazon.com. If you are conversant with Amazon, you know this website by now. So what I'm going to do here is that you just come down, go down, and then yes, go down, check the terms and conditions here. All right, click these terms and conditions. Let me click these terms and conditions. So once you click these terms and conditions, it's very, very important that you read this Kindle Direct Publishing terms and conditions. If you click it here, it's very important that you go through all the terms and conditions. Read it very, very well. Most of us don't read it, and we make these mistakes in our books. Now, these terms and conditions also tells you everything about reformatting your book. When you have published a book, what you need to do if you want to make any changes in that book. Because one, if you publish a book and then later on you go and alter the book, Amazon will think that you want to cheat. It can also lead to the blocking of your book. And before you know it, your account may be terminated. Royalty payments and everything. Just come down here. Take your time. That's the problem. We don't take our time to read it through. So I urge you to take your time. Other legal provisions and the rest of it, take your time and read through it, including the royalty issues and everything. They are all written down. Okay, so let me go back. So it's very, very important that you read their terms and condition, and also come down here, look at these program policies. This is very, very important for Kindle Direct Publishing terms and condition. Look at these program policies. I'm going to click these program policies. So I'm a little bit fast because I don't want this video to be lengthy, because I'm not editing it. So you have the content guidelines. The content guidelines is very, very well written. Now, there are some certain things they frown at. They frown at offensive contents and the rest of it, illegal or infringement content. If you look at this now, you said we take violations of laws and proprietary rights very seriously. So if you publish something that is illegal, without written permission from the copyright holder, I'm going to dwell also on this. It becomes a very big problem. And Amazon also takes trademark issues very, very serious. Now, someone can register a name and that name becomes his or her own. So you can't use it without getting permission. And where we have this issue is majorly in our keywords. Most of the keywords we enter, they are trademarked and they are copyrighted. So before you know it, Amazon will flag that your account over time. Offensive content, they don't sell content including that are hate speech. Contents that contain hate speech, promote abuse or sexual exploitation of children. Online contains pornography. So you need to read all these things. Now, I also want to dwell on this part where we have these artificial intelligence and text messages, you understand, and text images and translations. Now, before now, the use of AI wasn't actually a problem, but Amazon frowns at the use of AI. But if you have been publishing on Amazon recently, you will see where Amazon also asks you if you used AI to generate your what content. Now, using AI to generate content is not actually a problem, but the problem here is using AI to generate your entire what content. That is not good. Like here, look at, if you read this place, they say that they require you to inform them if your content was generated with AI when you publish a new book. Now, there is an option actually here that when you're publishing your book, you will see where they ask, did you use AI to generate? Yes, if you used AI, tell them that you used AI with extensive word editing. But even if you do that, you use AI with extensive editing, and then you didn't do a good job, your account may also be what terminated, or your books may also what be blocked. Now, they have AI generated content and AI assisted what content. So I'm going to take time. Please watch this video. Take your time. Watch this video. Don't be in a haste. AI generated content and AI assisted content. Here, they define AI generated content as text, images, or translation created by an AI based tool. So here you use an AI based tool to create the actual content, even if you apply substantial edit out afterwards. You see what I'm talking about? Here, you used AI to generate your entire content and then you started to edit them. So that is an AI generated content. All right? And they have AI assisted. If you created the content yourself and then use AI to edit, refine. So it is actually advisable that you use AI assisted. You created your content, but you use AI to fine tune and also edit. And also at the end of the day, you added what? Human touch to it. They say it is not necessary to inform them if you use such tools. That is, if you use AI assisted, that is not necessarily for you to inform them, because you created this content yourself and then you used AI to fine tune it a little bit. Where they found out is you using AI to generate all the content entirely. Even though you apply substantial edit afterwards, you may also have issues. So it's very, very important that when you are generating content on using AI, add human touch to it. Add human touch to it. I use AI to generate my content, and at the end of the day, I add human touch to it. So it's very, very important that you take this into consideration. So this is just a video. I won't dwell much. Just go through this artificial intelligence, read about it, and understand it very well. Now, poor customer experience. Most of us, the books we are publishing is below standard. That's just the truth. Books for sale on Amazon should provide positive customer experience. Now, some of you have had issues where Amazon sent you a message that they weren't able to publish your book because it leads to poor customer experience. Or after you must have published your book, they now say that your book led to poor customer experience. That is why they are bringing it down. So such books, they see it that it is misleading. It is misleading their customers. So it doesn't accurately represent the content of the book. So they don't allow such books. So if you are doing all these mistakes, they will block your book. And at the end of the day, it might lead to your account being terminated. Now, if your account is terminated, if your book is blocked or your account is also terminated, you can always contact them here. You can always contact them. Contact them, all right? Contact Amazon. Chat them up, send them messages here, and ask them why your book was blocked or your account terminated. And if actually, because most times bots can flag your account mistakenly, if they at the end of the day, they do a search and then your account is clean, they will restore your account. But first of all, you need to make sure that you adhere to all these issues that I mentioned here. You adhere to all these issues. Now, copyright. Now, it is very, very important that you know that most of the words you copy can be copyrighted, all right? Or they can be trademarked. Now, if you go to Amazon and then you are inputting your keywords, it's very important that the keywords you are entering, they are not trademarked. If they are trademarked or they have copyright issues, definitely you are going to have a problem. So I don't want this video to be lengthy, so you can always just go online and type what is copyright, all right? Just type what is copyright. Type what is copyright, and then you will see is a type of intellectual property that protects original works of authorship as soon as the author faces the work in a tangible form of expression. So this person is just what this means is that becomes the intellectual property of the person. So if you are using a keyword that is intellectual property of the person, you wouldn't know that such book is copyrighted. At the end of the day, when you use it, you have what issues. So it's very, very important that you make sure that the what you are using, the keywords you are using, they are not copyrighted. All right, they don't have copyright issues. So you can always come to this site. You can always come to this site here, copyright.gov. All right, copyright.gov, and then put in the word. Let me put a word, for example. Let me put a word here and see what the word will bring out. So check the keywords you are inputting if they have copyright word, if they are copyrighted. So it's very important. So if you input the word, just go through it. Because of this video, I wouldn't want to go extensively on this. Now another website I want to tell us is this Macaria, macaria.com. all right, macaria.com. all right. So if you come to this macaria.com, look at it here. Simply come to search, click search here, then come to trademark search, click on trademark search. All right, once you click on trademark search, assuming maybe I've come to Amazon here, let me say I've come to Amazon here. Okay, assuming that I want to write on this book, maybe I want to model this book, The Power of Discipline. All right, let's see this book. This book is doing very well. Let's look at this book. This book is doing very well. All right, this book is, you can see, this book is doing very, very well. All right, so maybe I want to model this book, The Power of Discipline. Is very in some cases it could be possible that these keywords here, these words here, they could be trademarked. All right, it's very possible. So for you to be able to know, you can just copy this here, copy it entirely. Come to Google, paste it, and search. All right. Now, as you can see, there's a very possibility that this book here, you can see, is coming up with web pages. There's a very possibility that this book could be copyrighted. The person has a copyright of these keywords. All right, has the copyright of these keywords. So as you can see, so it's very, very risky for you to copy keywords like this without tweaking them correctly, and then boom, you use it as your keywords. Your account might have issue. So in this Macaria here, let me type in the power of discipline. Power of discipline. Let me search and see. If it's searching, if the word, you can see found 2 trademarks. You see, found 2. So if I'm using this keyword now, I'm going to be in a very big problem. The power of discipline, investing, the power of discipline, the rewards of time. You can see we have found 2 trademarks. Even though that the status this is cancelled and this trademark is expired, it is also somehow very, very risky. All right, it's very, very risky, as you can see that this is trademark. So you need to find your way to be creative while on Amazon to make sure that you don't fall victim while modeling a book, or even if you have written your own book, make sure that your keywords are not trademarked, or someone doesn't have copyright over it. So it's very, very important. I don't know if I'm making sense here, guys. Now, whitelist and blacklisted account. Now, some Amazon KDP accounts are already blacklisted. When you have your account, when you have most of your books blocked, your account is blacklisted. So there's every possibility that your account might be flagged anytime. Whitelisting simply means your account is safe. So I've talked about the use of AI. Understand the use of AI. So do not use AI to generate your entire content. Even if you do that, acknowledge so with extensive editing. So I've told us how you can use AI to generate your content. You can use AI to generate book ideas and then add human elements to it, tweak it. You won't have issues. Where we have a problem is that you use AI to develop the whole book content. Now Amazon have their own software. They will flag these books will be flagged. Your book will go live. Yes, it will go live. But at the end of the day, during auditing, that account will be what? Flagged. And one important thing, do not use AI to generate your content. Don't try this. Don't use AI to generate your title. No. Use your head. Use your head to generate a title. Or if you use your head to generate a title, you can now use AI to tweak the title that you have what generated. It is very, very what important. I don't know if I'm making sense. This video is getting to 15 minutes, all right? Now the fifth one is you should properly format your book. This is where we have a whole lot of issues. Now if you go to that Amazon terms and conditions, go through it. You will, all these things are written there. You need to properly format your books. It's very, very important. Format your book very, very well. Now let me go over somewhere. Let me show you something. Let me show us something. Okay, so I'm talking about formatting our books. Now, look at this book now. Look at this book that I published, all right? Look at this book that I published. More than just being a dad. Let me do it in such a way that you will see it very well. As you can see, look at how this book is formatted. Can you see how clean this book is? Well justified, as you can see. Are you seeing this book? How sweet it is. So most of us don't format our books. Now, I've seen a lot of videos where people are telling you the format, the font size. There is no standard in Amazon. There is no actual this is the standard or what. The most important is that your book is bold enough. For me, like this book now here, as you can see this book, look at chapter 1 here. Look at chapter 1. You see how I formatted this book. So you can use your Google Docs to format your books. So here now, as you can see, these books now, let me see. This book here, you can see is well justified. Here, you can see this is how it is. But I don't like my book being like this. Let me reduce this font a little bit more so that we can see it. Oh, no. Okay, let's manage this. So I don't like this, my book being this. So as you can see, I formatted this book by justifying it. All right. If you are conversant with your Google Docs, you can do this with your phone as well. I have a video where I show this in one of my courses. So look at here, I've justified this book. Now, let us look at the font. I like always to use Times New Roman. For me, I'll use Times New Roman, all right? And then the font size, if my pages are not, if my book is not too big, I can increase the font size. But here I use font size for 20. You can use from 20 to 24. This is 24, all right? This is 24, but I'm going to still change it back to what? 20, all right? Still going to change it back to what? 20. So depending, so you can use 20 to 24 on your font. Now the line spacing here, the line spacing for me, I usually use, let's do this, okay, formats, line spacing. So the line spacing you can use 1.15 to 1.5, all right? 1.15 to 1.5. I don't usually use double line spacing. Look at double line spacing. You can see double line spacing. See it. I don't like it. So I usually use 1.1 to 1.5. 1.15 to 1.5. So it is very important that you format your book very, very well. Formatting your books makes your book very, very well. Okay, as you can see how this book is well formatted. And this is not difficult. With your Google Docs, whether you're using your phone or you're using your laptop, you can format your book very, very well and download it as a Word format. You download it as a Word format and then upload, all right? And then upload. So it's very important that you look at these 5 keys that I gave here. Read the terms and conditions. Make sure that your account is not whitelisted or blacklisted. Do not use AI to generate your title. And whenever you use AI, do extensive editing. I always advise you have your book idea and then you can interact with AI and then tweak your work. Properly also format your book. And then there is something that is going on now. People are telling me because they are blocking their accounts, you have to create a Vella account. listen carefully. Vella account is not the solution. Even if you create a Vella account, what is Vella account? Vella account is simply means you're changing your address. You're changing your address to a USA address. Then you change your phone number. This is not the solution. In fact, this is very, very risky. This is very, very, I've seen a lot of people creating videos on it. That's not the problem. Even if you're in US and you create rubbish, your account will be flagged. So this is not the problem, creating Vella account. No. I've not made a video on it. I'm not condemning the videos that have been made on it. I'm not making a video on it. No, this is not the solution. This here is the solution. If you can adhere to these 5 rules here, make sure your keywords, they are not, they don't have copyright issues. They are not trademarked. You don't have, your account is not blacklisted a lot. You don't have too many blocked accounts, blocked books. Avoid use of AI to generate the whole of your content. And also, do not use AI to generate your title and then format your book properly. You are safe. So it is not all about creating a Vella account by changing your address. You're going to your KDP account, then you change your address to USA address, and then you republish the books. No. That is not the solution. Do you know why I say it's not the solution? I've seen Vella accounts that were created, and those books were also what? Blocked. And in fact, the account was terminated. So creating Vella account is not the solution. So guys, if you got value to this video, remember to share it, give it a thumbs up and a like. You can also contact me via the details that I will leave in the description. So just try all this, make sure that you adhere to all these rules, and I think you will be safe. Thank you.